The UFC has one more event before, in my opinion, the next two huge cards. The first one being Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. And then UFC 303, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. Last week we had a huge scare about it. They deleted all Conor McGregor's clips off of their free YouTube. The press conference for Dublin, Ireland got postponed. It was all going wrong for UFC, but it's back. Last weekend, the weekend just gone, they have finally showed us the trailer. We've already seen the trailer. They reposted the trailer, but it's now official. The fight is happening. They kept not talking about UFC 303 and kept speaking of 304. Then they released the terrible, in my opinion, UFC 304 poster. But we're here to talk about TAIRA versus Alex PEREZ. But before we get to that main event, we have to go through the main card. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow. Let's go. To kick us off, we have Brady Hiestand versus Garrett Armfield. Brady Hiestand has a record of 8-2. He's fighting out of the United States. He stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall. He weighed in 136 pounds in his last weigh-in. He has a 71-inch reach and a 39-inch leg reach. While Garrett Armfield, on the other hand, has a 10-3 record, fighting out of the United States as well, standing at 5 foot 6, weighed in at 150 pounds, has a reach of 70 inches, a leg reach of 38 inches. Based off of this, what can I tell you guys? Not much really. Garrett Armfield has a better record. He's a lot shorter. Brady has an inch of reach in both leg and arm. Don't know why the camera's not focusing right now. My apologies. So there's not much really to go off of here. So we move to win buys. Brady Hiestand has a 50% KO TKO, 25% submission, and a 25% decision, with an average fight time of 14 minutes. Garrett Armfield, on the other hand, has a KO TKO percentage of 60%, 30% submission, and a 10% decision, with an average fight time of 9 minutes. It seems that if this fight stays on the feet, Garrett probably gets the knockout. I mean, Brady can also get a knockout, but if it goes down, either guy can get a submission. So they're both well-rounded fighters, but I'd say Garrett probably does better on the ground. I mean, he has, I don't know how many wins by KO Brady has, and I don't know how many wins by Garrett has. So I guess whoever has more knockouts should stay on the feet, and whoever has the most submissions will probably take it down. But it's also, how did they lose? If they both got KO'd, or one of them got KO'd and one of them got submitted, then obviously you shouldn't stand and bang, or you shouldn't let it go down. But we don't exactly know that because the UFC don't really put that on there. The next thing is significant strikes. This will open us up a little bit more. Brady Hiestand has an average of 3 punches landed in his last fight per minute, with a 52% significant strikes, 4 punches absorbed per minute, and a 53% defense. Garrett Armfield, on the other hand, has landed an average of 6 punches in his last fight over the 15 minutes. Significant strikes sitting at 53%, 4 punches absorbed per minute as well for him, and a defense of 58%. Now, we don't know the distance and how many punches were thrown in the last fight. We could probably say that Garrett seems to do better on the feet, except for when he's getting caught. He outputs a lot more, but he gets caught a lot more. So Brady probably wants to keep us on the feet because he could probably outstrike. And now the one that should probably open up everything for us, the grappling. An average of 4 takedowns over the 15 minutes for Brady Hiestand, 46% takedown accuracy, 42% takedown defense, and an average of 0 submissions for both guys over the 15 minutes. Garrett has nothing except a 64% takedown defense. So Garrett doesn't like to get the takedowns, it seems. So I guess you could say Brady probably wants to take this down. So that's what my thoughts and opinions are. I guess I'd say Brady will probably want to get the takedowns, score a few points there, maybe wrestle a little bit, maybe get back up on the feet, land some punches and take him down again. Garrett, I mean, he could probably do the same. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I know exactly what they can do. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think wins and how do you think they win? Apart from that, I'll catch you on a bit. Take care. No, peace.